Good morning. I am Ifeemi Andrew. Plenty of reactions and plenty of headlines still to look at because of the time and our goal to try and manage what's left. We would just look at one newspaper, and that would be the Vanguard. All right, we'll take a look at the headline on the Vanguard, and then we come over to take your calls. FAC allocation to federal government, others, rises 179% to 10.13 trillion naira. The lead headline here on the Vanguard says federal government opts for duty-free imports of rice, wheat, beans, others. Federal government is planning to suspend tariffs. That's what it means. Duties, tariffs, and also taxes on some of these essential food items that will be imported through land and sea borders. Now, does that mean that the land borders will be opened? Because there have been plenty of protests calling for these borders to be fully opened. Well, so that's the headline on the Vanguard. Check it out and find out details. Federal government opt for duty-free imports of rice, wheat, beans, others. There's also this one from Labour. Minimum wage. Labour urges NAS to end slave wage. Labour urges NAS to end slave wage. That also is a headline you would find on the Vanguard newspaper. End of the road for 9 billionaire kidnappers in Lagos. Naira down to 1,535 naira to $1 in the parallel market. All of these are from the Vanguard newspaper. We're streaming live on Facebook, so if you haven't joined us on Facebook, it's quite simple. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Just go on Facebook, search for Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That is the handle. Like the page, and then scroll down to the live stream. All right, that's where you want to go to. You scroll down to the live stream. As you know, we stream the Morning Crossfire live every morning, so you can listen and watch from wherever you are in the world. And beyond that, we also have other contents up there and other programs that we stream live on Nigeria Info on Facebook. So you like the page, go to the live stream, drop your comments, and don't forget, very important, to click on the share button. Very important. All right, so to do that, you're good to go. You can watch us and listen to us online from wherever you are in the world. Don't also forget, on X, it is Nigeria Info PH. On YouTube, it is Nigeria Info PH. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell and the like button on YouTube. All right, we'll be taking a few messages on Facebook shortly, and we already have the phone lines buzzing. You can send WhatsApp messages to 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. That is the WhatsApp number. On Facebook, Iceberg says, Court Boss CJ Clark from Recognize Amewule and others. Very good one. Femi Falana has just said it all. Anunobi says, Femi Falana, person one coach, Fort Martin Amewule's group. This is the position of every legal luminary. Anunobi sent in that one. Clever Sonny says, God must stop former lawmakers and from sitting anywhere in River State. Christian Williams says, federal government plan to suspend tariff on food importation is a welcome development for me. This will help to reduce the high cost of food items in the market. Jeff Etipeko said the defected lawmakers seem to be the problem to themselves. I'll advise them to recontest because the more the matter lingers, the more they lose supporters. And it's interesting because following that judgment, you would have heard opposition political party, the APC, also putting out a position calling for asking questions and wondering how the government has been spending its funds and the representation of the budget, which is another thing that was part of the 8-point agreement that was signed at the time in Abuja. Well, for now, some will say that ship has sailed. But what's interesting is the fact that the APC feels that the judgment that came from the appeal court in July 4 could be a turning point for the political situation in River State. Well, whether you would agree with that is entirely up to you, but we would hear hopefully the position of the state government today when we speak with the Commissioner for Information later on the show. In the meantime, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0002 0003. Numbers you can call to join in on the conversation. I'll take it again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. We start with JJ from Rumigo. Let's keep it short and straight to the point.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, JJ. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. I heard the APC caretaker chairman, Tony Okocha, saying that the governor should represent the budget, that he is wondering where the governor gets money to finance the project he's been carrying out. Kudos to him. Andrew, Tony Okocha was in your studio some times ago, just not too far, that the governor scored 0. 1 year, scored 0, that no project, nothing. The same Tony Okocha is now telling us that the governor is funding projects. Andrew, please, you have a bell or clapping this thing there to clap for him. Because it was the same Tony Okocha who told us that the lawmakers are defected to his party and all them gave them marching order that they should start impeachment proceedings against the governor. Yesterday or some days back, Tony Okocha told the world that they never defected. Can somebody shout hallelujah? So, for my response is that the governor will not present the budget to any illegal assembly because the governor don't like illegality and will never be part of illegality. He's a straightforward man and is ruling River State with the fear of God. I want to
thank you, JJ.
Hello?
Yes, we have to move on to another caller. I think you exhausted your time.
Conclusively, Femi Falana and Professor Richard Wokcha are just killed the whole matter. Let them go recontest so that they can show their popularity.
George is in Buguma. Let's hear from George quickly. Hello, George.
Yes,
good morning.
Andrew. Yes, sir. Good morning, Andrew. I want to tell the state governor and the commissioner, please take record of the position of the senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana. These are products of Kanifayemi. If you cast your memory back when Ghanaian was alive, these are his products. And you know how you took the federal, the military government. See, that is why today when somebody like Falana speaks, it speaks volume all over. And I think that position should be respected, regarded, and be taken seriously. That is the position of this now. That the River State defunct 27 lawmakers has no right of whatsoever to sit anywhere. In fact, the governor should go ahead to make sure that they are sitting at anywhere in River State ceases forever from now henceforth until they go back to 2027 and recontest. Brother, you were in this state when Tony Okocha came out and said that these people are defected. He received them at somewhere in Porto Club. The main open declaration of their defection. It was known all over. And today, we were also, after some days, Tony Okocha came and told
all right, George.
Yes,
your point has been made. We have to move on to Robin. Thank you, George. We have to move on to Robin now. Your point has been made and it's duly noted. Robin is in a chair. Thank you, George, but we have to move on. Robin, good morning. Very intense.
Good morning, Andrew.
Yes, Robin, good morning to you.
Martin Amehula and his friends asking the governor to represent the budget. When this issue started, I said that is the last thing I will watch the governor to do. Because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the FC minister, decided to suspend Nigerian constitution. That's the question matter. I'm not a lawyer, and I must not be a lawyer to know. That is not going to take place. Then again, in the course of that, the judgment made on the 4th of July, the Inspector General of Police, who is working with the executive arm of government, told the world that they are waiting for appeal court judgment. The police will vacate. The appeal court has made that judgment. Why are the police still barricading all the local government council in the River State? This is to tell you it's a ploy and a plan to subject the River State to anarchy, but it's not going to work. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Yoruba man. IG is a Yoruba man. 2G district is a Yoruba man. They want to conquer the River State here.
All right, Robin, I think we should take out the ethnicity or tribalism out of it. It really would have nothing to do with that. in any way, shape, or form. So putting out an opinion that will mislead people or create some sort of ethnic disunity would not be allowed. It has nothing to do with being Yoruba or not. I mean, we've had other commissioners in the state who were not Yoruba, or we were not even from the Niger Delta, and we've had allegations of cooperations between the federal government and those particular commissioner of police. I mean, under the last administration, there was plenty of allegations towards the administration of President Buhari, pointing fingers to the different commissioners we had in Rivers State. I mean, we had several of them, and many other parts of the Niger Delta where similar issues have happened. In Bayelsa, we've had commissioners changed within an election period more than 3-4 times. So I don't think it would be fair to begin to put some ethnic bias to it. All right, thank you. John from Omudioga, good morning.
Andrew Femi, good morning.
Good morning, John.
Yes. Martins Amewule and his team asked him forward to represent the budget of 2024. Andrew, I want to ask a question. What is today's date? Which month are we? Are we still talking about budget of River State? Sometimes the way people do, the way people behave and how they talk, I just think that maybe Martins Amewule did not attend formal education. Because it's very important.
John, hold on. In the course of trying to make your point, please don't come out as though you are directly or indirectly abusing the personality of anyone. All right. So when you make comments like that, it's very out of place.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
please.
I'm sorry for that.
Thank you.
Andrew, it is very, very unfair. This is River State. Why is it that anytime it comes to River State, law is always big difference? What happens to other states? Oh, this is a simple matter. Majority of House of Assembly members, even their boss, they are loyal to, is a lawyer. Those things are spelled out in the Constitution. Does it mean that the Constitution doesn't work in River State? Andrew, secondly, about Ikwere, people say they are with faith. Yes, I'm Ikwere man. Ikwere people are loving people. If they support you, they have supported you. Right now, Buchibi Keros was the governor for 8 years. Then minister of FCT is the governor for 8 years from Ikwere. Why this turn? Now they should allow this young woman that have results to go at her. Look at civil servants, they are rejoicing. Look at layman in the street that doesn't see is rejoicing. Look at cripple is rejoicing because of coming on scene.
All right, John, thank you very much. Let's go to Samuel in Rumo Kalagbo now. Samuel, good morning. Over to you. The numbers to call still are 0817 923 0002. Samuel, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Yeah.
Let me react on the comments of the Falano, saying that the former lawmaker that defers to APC, they should go, if they want to come back, they should go and recontest election if they are popular. I think that is a welcome direction for this Martins Amewule and group of friends. If they want to recontest election or if they want to come back as a House of Assembly member, they should wait for the day that INEC will fix the election and go back to their various wards and recontest election if they are popular. Not the one they are putting themselves that they are lawmakers. They are no more lawmakers again. That is what Falano said. Say they are no more lawmakers. They should wait for the day the election will come on INEC will fix the election so that they will recontest the election. I think they are also bored to say that also. All this one they are saying that the governor should come and represent budget. It's not going to work. All these things is what they are saying. They say that they will never want the governor to constitute a caretaker chairman. And the caretaker chairman is running. So all those ones they are doing is a foul.
All right. Thank you, Samuel.
You pour water on the body of foul.
Lugard.
Greetings from a chair to you.
Yeah, greetings. Go on.
Yes, Martins Amewule led the assembly asking the governor to represent the budget again. My brother Andrew, what is wrong in asking for the governor to represent the budget? I'm a member of All Progressive Congress.
And we don't need problem in the state. We need peace. Because remember what the appeal court said, and Justice Somoto show. People are just interpreting it the way they like, the way it will suit them. But for me, Martin Samuel remains the authentic Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, pending on when the Supreme Court will rule otherwise. Finally, coalition of media men visit Ogeda to ascertain the development in Ogeda. Thank God, coalition of media men have visited Ogeda and saw what High Chief Onwa of Ogeda is doing, and also discovered that there is lot of basic government.
Look at. Thank you very much. Let's go to Temple in a chain now. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifemi, Andrew. How are you doing this morning?
Fine, thank you. Go on, Temple.
The very distinguished Ifemi, Andrew. I think, I believe you have heard of this voice every morning. This sound of the cockroach, when it is crow, that tells people, the position of the, morning like this. When you hear of this sound, that tells you that Martin Samegule and his group need to wake up to the realities of things. In as much as opposition, it's not easy, the very distinguished Ifemi Andrew. But like Chief Tony Okocha has said, him also, trying to, recite some section of the Constitution, is he not also citing some parts that suit him? The part of the Section 109, Section 1G, is he not aware of that particular clause, what it stipulates on the positions of Martin Samehule and his group of friends? And did he listen to Fanara and Richard Ngokota, good professors of law, what their positions are? That Martin Samehule, the day they defected, they made bye-bye to their seat. And for me, it is very much obvious. But I want them to wake up this morning to the reality that they are no longer assembly members and they have gone for good. But I want to also say thank you for what he's doing for his people, but we also want the attention of the governor to assist Ogeda.
All right, Temple, thank you very much. In good news, Mount 3, good news calling from Mount 3. After that, we go on to some messages. Good news, good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man.
All right, let's hear you.
I want to quickly talk on the issue of the person of budget as declared by the acting chairman of APC, Tony Okocha. I think you should be criticizing Martin Samehule as long as he's criticizing the governor, because he is a member of APC, and Martin Samehule, according to him now, are members of PDP. Why supporting Martin Samehule? Is he playing a position? That question I need to ask him. Probably you need to invite him on the studio, because I am a member of APC. We were somewhat happy when the Martin Samehule group joined APC, but it is the chairman, the acting chairman, has said that they are members of PDP. Why talking and standing for members of PDP and the other hand hitting the PDP again? I don't like it. I think he should be straightforward. The issue of Femi Falana and Wokocha speaking on the issues of the court, it is very obvious. Judgments have been given. They know the truth. The worst part is that most of them, they are barristers. They are lawyers. Unlike the 50-50 team, the extension of the local government chairman team that was thrown away. Now we have some chairman of the former chairman who are barristers, who are lawyers. Who knows this? But just I don't know. And finally, let me talk about the issue of before Aboko Kore visit and the governor. And the governor said that he's not ungrateful. And he made it open that even your own girl child, there's an extent your girl child will grow to, he will lock the door against you when he goes to bed or change his clothes. Even if it's a child, you're giving him food, there's a time he will get to, he will say, I'm tired of eating this food. How much more am I third man? And the second of food importation tax in Nigeria. After the worst thing that happened to Nigeria is that they open borders and start importing food from abroad. When we have agricultural produce, we have Benue, instead of them to spend the Fulanis who are killing.
Good news. No. That's not allowed. You don't have any say to say that because a particular ethnic group is dominating a space or a particular line of work doesn't mean that they want killing people. We don't have only Fulanis doing that job, so you can't say only Fulanis are killing people. Please, let's correct that. All right. Thank you. On Facebook, we have several messages still. Kelvin says, I cannot really figure what is giving the Amewule-led faction the superiority they think they have over the Okojombo-led House, issuing an ultimatum. Emil Kamonde says non-partisan elders in Rivers State and the Niger Delta states should jointly intervene over the political crisis by developing the state. Martins Amewule and his group of friends should please allow peace in Rivers State because they've benefited from the state. Okay, that's from Josephson Barine Job. On WhatsApp, several messages too coming in. Let's see which one we're starting with. If you haven't joined us on WhatsApp, it's very simple. All you need to do is use the number 0809-030-6416. Ida from Nkoro says, good morning. The governor recognizes Okojombo-led assembly, saying that is the authentic assembly recognized by law. I want to ask, under which party is Martin Amewule parading himself as speaker? Well, for those of us that are pointing out the APC, I'm sure you heard on the news the position of the APC and the caretaker chairman of the party and what he had to say about the whole situation. So, citing provisions of the constitution, he's also the opposition party has said, well, this is what we're wondering and this is what we think, how the money's being spent. And they are looking at the July 4 judgment. And there's also the Omotosho judgment that many are looking at. But if you go on the flip side, you'd also have legal luminaries who are also making a case to say, well, that judgment shouldn't or doesn't respond to the question of which party these lawmakers now a member of and have they lost their seat. I remember also speaking to his son, Dr. West, and I think he also made a similar point and went further to say, well, the question now would be, is there another case in court to determine whether these people and their seats should be vacated? All of that we'll find out. For now, we'll take a commercial.
Nigeria Info. Right back after this.